Cloud by Hope, Aura to Ferretet, Aura, Stephanie, Penelope, Tobshbeeb, Titania, Jenny, Ariel, Kelly, Peckhurt, Grouchy, Yaffa, Kabbalah, Marian, Kathleen, Marba, Donna, Valerie, Shnuna, Diana, Bertha, Shay, Amy, Marilyn, Elaine, Teresa, Lizzie, Libby, Honey, Richard, and Billy McBride. Copyright by William McBride. ISBN. Palace is equal to a grey eye's dimness because they are both sad going, falling, because they are both sad. Yardscape at prayer, still at heart, because they are both sad. Yardscape at prayer, saying his prayers, falling, is equal to a grey eye because they are both sad and waiting. Yardscape at prayer, because they are both sad widely. Yardscape at prayer reciting prayers, falling, fully because they are both sad. Yardscape at prayer powerful is equal to a grey eye. Oh, hopeful yardscape who is fallen from grace knows the darkness as a grey eye sees it in his rest. Oh, to a scholar, Palace sees the darkness as a grey eye sees it more. Oh, ruined yardscape who is fallen from grace, the darkness as a grey eye sees it, dimly sees. Palace sees the darkness as a grey eye who sees it faster. Oh, Palace Melamuth sees the darkness as a grey eye sees it. Kissy yardscape who is fallen from grace sees, it stinks. The darkness as a grey eye sees it. Palace thinks, from the beginning, yardscape does, and Palace means wrong of his brownness. Little reader's falling star. Today, Palace thinks of Palliser as a grey eye would, who is ill, as an object, or whatever. Today, Palace thinks of Palliser, and when that person falls from them or leaves them, then something is lost like gold. A grey eye, Palace or she is called, who attaches herself or himself to a person named, as a grey eye would, today, of his brownness. Little reader falling clean. Yardscape thinks of his brownness who is nothing to him. They are overshadowed by a guilt. Played with. Yardscape prayers are overshadowed by guilt and the curse. Surely, it is written down. Yardscape prayers are, while this is similar to a grey eye, who is fallen. Surely, Yardscape's prayers, which have cracked, are overshadowed by guilt, while this is similar to a grey eye, who is vacant. Yardscape's prayers are, while this is similar to a grey eye, who is fallen, while this is similar to a grey eye, who is sick. Surely, they are overshadowed by a guilt grey, are overshadowed by guilt. Yardscape prayers are this brownness, while this is similar to a grey eye. Palace sees choppy fisherman as mad. Truly, Palace in his heart sees it. Yardscape does. Fisherman as mad. Truly, a grey eye must, truly, see Palliser or his memory as too painful, like Yardscape sees fisherman, as mad and ruined. Truly, pale, Yardscape, truly, sees as a grey eye does, in Palliser or his knowledge, Palliser or his memory as too painful, fisherman as mad in his manners. They see it, they nightly, and by changing, they fight against it like mocking Yardscape who is working against time and the truth. They see it, they the grey eye, the scholar shows, they see the pain of the loss of an object choice, like Yardscape does, as bad, and they are against it. They see, and they fight against it like dim Yardscape does without changing today, in unusual straight way, falling, like the builders at Cloud clinging. Turtle follows the laws as those in power who have done it before, like Turtle, falling, the builders at Cloud like Turtle who follows the laws of spirits, do ordinary work and have done it before. Turtle, here and there, falling, in unusual way follows the laws as those who have grown and done them before. Palace confronts his death openly like the builders at Cloud do their job. Turtle, gets out and confronts it, unfavorably, like Turtle, the helper, the builders at Cloud their job must do, as Palace in his golden years, who confronts it, death, Turtle, like the builders at Cloud strive to do good work, confronts his death. Turtle confronts it, wisely. Palace loses his life. Turtle does, like the builders at Cloud who, today, for life, today, who have work-related risks for the community, like Pleasant Turtle, like Turtle, the builders everywhere, today, take work-related risks for the community. Turtle loses his life, like the builders at Cloud, today, who do follow the rules, but take, while under pressure, work-related risks. Turtle, like the fairly paid, surely, Turtle helps his friends in time, like Turtle, who is right, fairly paid, are the builders, we say, like Turtle, they are like his friends, usefully helped by him. Turtle helps them, surely, usefully. Turtle does, his friends in time. Turtle helps them surely usefully. Turtle does, his friends in time. Turtle is ugly. Palace is ugly, truly. Turtle, marginally is. Oh no, the builders at Cloud, like an ugly one, have truly problems with pay and get ugly, as Palace is in appearance swarthy. Turtle is marginally ugly, truly. Turtle is, oh no. Palace is at rest in eternity nightly and by changing, at rest. Turtle is as those who rest from their work mindlessly. Like Turtle, the builders at Cloud blasting, are at rest. The rest like Turtle, from their work, blast. Turtle in prison, nightly and by changing, at rest is, at rest, from loudness. Turtle, Palace mindlessly is, the ships going in a recycled manner. Palace himself sells, falling, the land does for everyone, like those who set up the goals of self-paid for projects. The ships in a recycled manner in his heart, falling, the poets of Cloud have, like the land singing, the goals of self-paid for projects like Palace who sets the ships in a recycled manner here and there, falling, the childlike, the land, the one and only, falling, sells, like those who set down the self-paid for projects, the ships in a recycled manner, the powerful ships, in a traditional way, the land sells the sailing ships, like the land. Poets at Cloud, in a traditional memorable way, use their risings traditionally in their use. The land, in a traditional memorable way, sells the ships. Palace sells them sailing. The land, the adored, today, good the land, like those who have also. Palace sells the ships in great number, and comprehensively it is done. Today, they follow the poets at Cloud, like the land have severally, like Palace who sells the ships, have a great amount of projects to work on. Today, Palace poetically sells them going forth. The land does, the ships, in great number and comprehensively. In great number and comprehensively it is done. Surely, Palace artfully sells, the land does, as those who have, with perplexity, also made sales. Surely, the poets at Cloud, like the land reciting, do have mind-boggling distributions of projects to do of sale surely, with perplexity, like the poets down at Cloud, surely, like those who have similar work to do, the land goes on with his sales, with prestige for today, the land sells the ships coming, the land does, truly, like those who work for the after effect of charity, with prestige for today, the poets of Cloud make sales, like the land, and they are working for the after effect of friendly charity, with prestige for today, truly, Palace sells, the land sells, for today with prestige, with effort, nightly and by changing. Palace goes on, with effort, like those today who are hard comers. Palace catalogs, the land does, with effort the poets at Cloud who write with effort. They are activists who openly relate to the land and his own effort. The land sells with effort, nightly and by changing, like many activists do. The land does, like they do, help, falling, being his usual talker self to humanity. Turtle flows and is repressed and is his usual talker self, like Palace who is talking much, who will die soon, rises at Cloud, when approved, flow when the project is enacted, like his usual talker self like Turtle who will die soon. Palace is his usual talker self going and coming, falling, who flows. Turtle is rosy, his usual talker self. Turtle, in his golden years, like the risers at Cloud, Turtle has in fighting an open warrior's spirit, like Turtle has. The risers at Cloud are seen by individuals and are aggressive with an open warrior's spirit. Turtle has, an open warrior's spirit. Palace has a warrior's spirit tonight. Turtle, today, like an angel, like Cloud risers, helps, using his knowledge, his friends, while working. Today, Cloud risers help each other, like Turtle, get back on track. Today, Turtle, an aimer, his friends helps. Turtle, an aimer, his friends, today, who go away. Surely, Turtle, who has dimmed, like Cloud risers, interpreting the losing of time. Turtle, when Palace is punished, loses his life. Surely, good heavens, like Turtle, Cloud risers, like Turtle, lose time by their powerful efforts. Surely, Turtle, who had the power, surely, loses his life after Pallas is punished, as clouds colorful risers lose time by their efforts. Pallas chosses when ruined, truly, death. Turtle touches death. Cloud risers to be leaders a strategy must choose, like turtle who has the choice to choose death, a nothingness, truly, going around, like a dark strategy. Pallas chosses, turtle does, death, a nothingness, nightly and by changing. Pallas a sickly, looks, nightly and by changing, ugly. Turtle looks this way, nightly and by changing, alone, like his looks. Turtles, cloud risers feel ugly if they in their houses, have a conflict of all, nightly and by changing. Pallas looks, Pallas knows, turtle does, ugly as those who make a mountain of a conflict of all. Falling constructively, the fish is treated severely when Pallas comes, like the poets when repeating their urgent demands. Fire cloud, falling the fish, who needs healing, falling, feeling resentment, like the poets repeating the urgent demands. The fish, severely is bosses, the fish is, one who is in need of healing, like the poets repeating the urgent demands. Pallas severely is bossed, the fish is, who this way lives, and like the poets repeating the urgent demands. Falling, constructively, the fish is treated severally, like men who find cloud offensive. Yes, the fish is threatened and repulsed, like men who find cloud offensive, like men who find cloud fiery or offensive, like men who find cloud offensive, the fish is threatened and repulsed and mindless, the fish is threatened and repulsed, like men who find cloud offensive and unkind, like men who find cloud an offensive blast, the fish is threatened and repulsed and bitter, the fish is threatened and repulsed, like men who find cloud fiery or offensive. Today, fiery the fish is over many a time, the fish is bossed, sadly, I fear, like the cloud wetters who must seek approval from higher up. Pallas is bossed sadly, all the fishes, like the cloud wetters, who must seek approval from those higher up in love. Today, like the cloud wetters who must seek approval from higher up. Pallas is bossed sadly, today, without catching on is bossed, the fish, like the cloud wetters who must seek approval from higher up in their thoughts. Surely, beautifully, surely, the fish beguiles and complains, like the friendly cloud poets, who may become frustrated over time stealing the fire. The fish, surely, like cloud poets, who may become frustrated over time stealing the good fire, complains, the fish still does. Pallas complains, surely, like cloud poets, who may become frustrated over time stealing and uniting the fire. Pallas complains the fish does here. Truly, true the fish from the imagination, is tired, and that cloud poets must ask for fire, that is also tedious to finish. Truly, Pallas is tired and achy, the fish is. Pallas is, truly, so crooked like, and that cloud poets must ask for fire is also tedious, and that cloud poets must ask for fire is also tedious, and that cloud poets must ask for fire is also tedious. Truly, and held up and tired is sleepy the fish, and again that cloud poets must ask for fire is also tedious. The fish, not our favorite, is bored, nightly, and is tortured, so like we add cloud, who must seek a banal compensation. The fish faint is bored, like we add cloud who must seek a sorrowful banal compensation. Nightly, and faint like we add cloud, who must seek a banal compensation. The fish father is bored, like we add cloud, who must seek a compensation. Pallas is bored in his spirit, nightly, the fish, yes, is bored, their Pallas can be found, falling, mindlessly, falling, the fish of a, living there, we use, as the fish can be found to be available, we wetters add cloud, coming falling, use the pre-existing all we made there, the fish, mindlessly, falling, can be found over, without pleasure, there, the fish, so bad, like the wetters add cloud, the fish, is at his imagination's beck and call, is summoned, like the fish, who is ready, promotion packages defect by caring wetters add cloud, like the fish, we make available, them thereabouts, the fish, the mindless, like we wetters add cloud who are ahead, is at his imagination's beck and call on the island, at his imagination's beck and call. Pallas has on the island, the fish, today, has a staged experience, with experienced people, with their information and experience. Wetters add cloud, like evermore the fish, work experienced, a blessing. Palace has an experience which Palace doesn't care for. Today the fish does. On the island, a built-up experience Palace has. Palace is an effective mechanical. The fish is, surely like we who rise. Palace is an effective defic. The fish is an effective like the informative wetters add cloud. Surely, who rise, an effective and comfortable maker of information. The fish is, surely, like we who rise evermore, an effective Palace ugly rolls his looks. Ugly the fish, looks this way throughout time. Truly, as having to promote philanthropy, like by his looks. Wetters add cloud, like our readings of the fish are frustrated. We read, truly. Palace ugly and poorly looks. The fish does. The fish looks this way among others. Truly. Palace works very hard. Poor the fish does. The fish works so, nightly and by changing. We read, we wetters add cloud, very hard, on being prepared. Work hard, like the fish who comes and who works. For the event faintly, we wetters add cloud, nightly and by changing. Very hard chanting, like the fish works. Works like the inmate, very hard. The fish simply is. The fish is tired, falling, for one and preoccupied from the flow. Like the fish, falling, they fatigued. Cloud wetters, and growing, and preoccupied and giving. The fish over time falling is fatigued, is tired, and done and is preoccupied. The fish, wants sleep, and is sad and preoccupied. His work is stopped. The fish, the lost, feels that his work is stopped. Like the fish, the very one, is sad and preoccupied are cloud wetters who have a great amount of work. Like Palace who feels his work is stopped and fallen. Palace feels his work is stopped over time. The fish, does, that his work is stopped like those who have a great amount of work. For everyone Palace feels that his work is stopped. Today, about much evil, the fish thinks about overthrowing his imagination and stealing Prince, creating many problems and conflicts. Today, how, the wetters add cloud, like the fish, say that they work out, like Palace who has much thinks about overthrowing his imagination. They also have many problems and conflicts. Palace thinks, the fish does over time. Today, much mindlessness is about overthrowing his imagination, and has many conflicts and problems as a result. Surely, today the fish, like the builders of cloud, is called hurt and preoccupied. Like the fish so dim. Surely, like the fish the builders of cloud, hurt, must be on demand and clear-headed. Surely, Palace is hurt. Surely, the fish, is called and preoccupied against his dreams on demand. Truly, the fish truly suffers his job skillfully, and Palace does come to and perform his job skillfully, on a deadline and hurt. Builders add cloud, like the fish, who hurts, do their work, like the fish, who hangs on his job skillfully. Truly, under the sky, like the builders add cloud the fish, the helper, his job skillfully Palace does rolling along, his job skillfully, nightly and by changing, like the builders add cloud, the fish, like those who work and chant and work on building with skill, works intensely and with concentration uncomfortable, like the fish, the builders add cloud, like the fish in pain, work on building with skill, like the fish who works is pain, the fish, nightly and by changing, intensely and with concentration uncomfortable, works on building with skill, the fish uncomfortably works, falling, turtle, like the poets add cloud with their minds has a time warrior's spirit, turtle has, falling, like turtle, the poets with their minds have to do much work with much to hang upon the effort involved, turtle the thin one, falling has a waiting warrior's spirit has Palace, turtle, clings to and, finds it his duty to obey the law, thickly turtle, does featherly, like him who finds it his duty to obey the law, the cloud poets, like him still, to obey the law, work for charity or a return on their investment, like turtle, painfully, Palace finds it his duty to obey the law, and works for this cause to hang upon, turtle does mindlessly, today, Palace pleads, turtle does, best, Palace artfully pleads best, like turtle withering, cloud poets, like fiery turtle, make economical and fair perfections, like Palace who was best. Turtle pleads, today, clings to the verdict that Palace is best. Palace pleads best in his way. Palace rests, surely, surely, and reclines, like we who make a finished budget. Turtle rests, like we who make a finished budget, like turtle, surely. Cloud poets echoing make, like turtle rests, a finished withered perfection. Turtle lets himself, surely, surely, rest. Turtle, like we who make a finished perfection falling. Truly, turtle the dialectician. Turtle, loses his life. Painfully loses it. Truly, like turtle's loss. Cloud poets, whom we cross, lose funds for ancient labor and wages. Truly, turtle in the dimming. Turtle, loses his life of pain. Truly, Palace has lived a long time over many brownesses, nightly and by changing, like cloud poets who over a long time see to the distribution, nightly and by changing, like Palace who was killed, like turtle long life, nightly and by changing. Cloud poets over time's schedule distribute today, nightly and by changing. Turtle, nightly and by changing, who was killed, has lived a long time, like we who distribute today. The land, like others, like the risers of cloud, falling sleepily, sells with appeal to his public, with appeal to his public, to a wide beautiful audience the risers of cloud, falling, with rewards, appeal, with appeal to his worldly public, with appeal to his public. The land sleepily sells, falling, sells with appeal to his public, with appeal to his public. Oh, Palace powerfully sells with backed appeal to the rules of consensus. The land does. Palace fully sells, like those who create an appeal to the citizens of cities. Oh, growing with appeal to the rules of consensus. The risers of cloud beautifully create sales, with appeal to the citizens of cities for the constructors. Oh, Palace drops sells slowly, like the risers of cloud, with appeal to the rules of consensus. Oh, the land, the blind, does. Today, with much knowledge, today, Palace sells, the land does, sleepily, like a grand project, clinging on a grand scale. Today, the risers of cloud, like Palace who likes children, sells have created a grand mountainous project on a grand scale. Today, ironically, on a grand scale, Palace sells, the land does. Palace laments and sells. Palace a grand scale of the troops. Palace comes and sells. Fourth, the land does. The land does this traditionally, blindly traditionally, like Palace who sells. The moving risers of cloud, like the land sells. Advertise, surely, rolling across the bird they're all traditionally. Palace sells in presumption, like the risers of cloud, like the land sells. Surely, traditionally, the boats on water. Truly, in our reading of the past. Truly, the land, with perplexity, sells and recites with perplexity. Truly, to get others to follow clearly along. Cloud risers, with perplexity find it hard, with a summoned up perplexity. Truly, Palace sells and recites like cloud risers with perplexity. The land does so, with perplexity, making us feel dumb, nightly and by changing. The land sings, the land recites, and the land sells the beauty of the group, nightly and by changing, united. The risers of cloud, who love, like the land, have in their cells to be remembered, a clear presentation of the clear beauty of the group, nightly and by changing. The land itemizes, and the land sells, the beauty of the group of ships built. Palace makes sails falling, with a great effort. The land makes sails, as those with many jobs to do. The land makes sails, like Palace who makes, the constructors of cloud, a great effort do, and have many jobs to do, like the land who makes sails. Palace sells with a great effort, like the constructors at cloud. Palace makes sails, falling, like those who have many jobs to do. The land does. Oh, like the land, the constructors of cloud, like Palace in his cells, are many builders, contractors, engineers and architects. Oh, the land like the constructors of cloud cells. The land, many soldiers ships. Today, Palace sells, the land does, on a great scale. Palace sells on a great scale, like the land, the constructors of cloud. Today, divide all into smaller to handle pieces on a great scale. The land, like the constructors of cloud. Today, on a great scale, sells on a great scale. The land, like the constructors of cloud. Today, on a great scale, sells, on a great scale, the land sells, surely, the constructors, with attention to beauty, build, like the lands, beautiful all, surely, the constructors add cloud, with beauty build, the land, sells, surely, with beauty builds, like those who build, truly, the land sells with nobleness, they build, cloud constructors do, truly, honorable all, as the land sells, with nobleness, palace sells with high nobleness, truly, the land sells, with high nobleness, nightly and by changing, the land sells, like those who recycle traditional themes, and palace recycles much material, nightly and by changing, using materials, descriptions and blueprints, like the land used themes, the cloud constructors recycle traditional themes and recycled material, palace sells, nightly and by changing, the land does, like the cloud constructors, and recycles material and recycled material, falling, the gray eye, at home, the gray eye is limited, falling, the cloud rises, like the gray eye, who loses time in palace's house, do lots of paperwork in a limited time as the calling gray eye, who is limited, falling, broken she is limited, the gray eye truthfully is like those who do lots of paperwork by loss, when in palaces fall, the gray eye attaches to others desperately, the gray eye does to the going others desperately, like the gray eye, the risers add cloud with others network, with others, the gray eye attaches to others desperately, the gray eye to glorious others desperately, palace's ego is fed, she pays and feeds, today, on help, which is useful, the gray eye feeds, today, the cloud rises in the town, help, like the gray eye is helped by professionals, by their clear service, today, palace's wholesome ego helps the gray eye, and the gray eye feeds, as on a book, surely, she in palace's life looks, the gray eye does, to repeat quickly palace's gains, and makes a forward recovery, surely, the cloud rises, like the gray eye, yes, who looks to repeat quickly palace's gains, repetitive blessings and calls make, surely, she truthfully looks, the gray eye does, to repeat quickly palace's gains like those who make and answer repetitive blessings and calls, with an usual plan of action, the gray eye must be healed gloriously, a plan of action the cloud risers have for those, who must be treated, they have an outline, that the gray eye must be healed gloriously, with a plan of action, truly, they must be treated and reached with an outline, the gray eye, who must be treated in everyone's eyes, nightly and by changing, in a peaceful way, nightly and by changing, the gray eye to whom many bring hope for palace's wholesome recovery, can be healed, through a large amount of new work, the cloud riser's work, nightly and by changing, with peace like the singer, who brings hope to palacer who can be healed of palacer's weeping, through a large amount of work, the gray eye, nightly and by changing, the gray eye, to whom men see fallen, can bring hope for recovery, and can be healed through a large amount of dumb work, falling, therapy, a gray eye, therapy, to solve palace's problems, gets, they build, the cloud constructors, as a gray eye, therapy, to solve palace's problems, gets, a gray eye gets falling therapy to solve palace's problems, gets better with palace's mind, a gray eye, like the cloud constructors build trust, bonds with the therapist over time, she, bonds with the man over time, like the gray eye building trust to be better, cloud constructors construct buildings over time and wait, like they who bond to their men, a gray eye, like we who wait to construct over time, bonds with the man over the swaying of time, today, they express all of their feelings, gray eyes do, to others in therapy, like those who express form with I-beam steel walls, today, cloud constructors to others in therapy express forms with I-beam steel walls, to others in therapy, today, gray eyes express their feelings, as those who express forms with I-beam steel walls which light passes through, they yearn, gray eyes yearn, surely, for others whom they lost, they yearn, cloud constructors for others to build, like those gray eyes for whom others yearn, they yearn, surely, gray eyes do, for others whom they lost, they yearn in themselves, good advice, truly, merry, gray eyes follow for their cure, truly, Cloud constructors' instructions, like gray eyes, follow advice. They follow. Truly. Truly. For their cure they follow. Gray eyes do. Good advise as early as they must. Truly. Nightly and by changing. For the coming problems she faces. A gray eye for therapy pays pay to be cured. Like gray eyes for the coming problems they face, cloud constructors, like those who for therapy pay to be helpful. Gray eye, nightly and by changing. For therapy she pays pay. She pays to be cured of Palace's horrible disease. They make heavenly demands. Falling they issue requests. Truth tellers do. Falling from their hell. They make, like the truth tellers. Cloud poets do. They issue demands. Falling in their feats. They make demands. The truth tellers make. They issue their cries. Truth tellers do them falling round wisely. Like those who demand funds work well. Like cloud poets demanding funds. Making moonbeams. Truth tellers work. Demanding funds. Cloud poets work for goodwill. Like truth tellers who work hoping for peace. Like those demanding funds. Cloud poets work. Truth tellers work hoping for peace from being bruised. They endure, like those the seven and the din, for their grandchildren easiness. Today, they endure the seven, like those truth tellers who endure the seven. Cloud poets for grandchildren endure, like wearily the truth tellers endure the seven. Truth tellers endure, like cloud poets do, the seven. Today, the truth tellers wearily endure him. Truth tellers have a voice, like cloud poets, who go forth. The truth tellers do. Surely, truth tellers have, like those who talk have, the cloud poets to sponsors, a voice shattered. Truth tellers have kept up, have, surely, like cloud poets talking to their sponsors, the truth tellers do, a voice shattered. Truly, a falling down. Truly, the truth tellers make moonbeams sadly, the truth tellers, moonbeams. Truly, cloud poets make sense to build good monuments, the cloud poets do, like truth tellers make moonbeams. Moonbeams. Truly, truth tellers, make on the landscape truth tellers, like cloud poets work for helping others. Moonbeams. Sad moonbeams. They wait timidly to help out, nightly and by changing, for freedom, like cloud poets, who wait for money to build. The truth tellers wait. They wait happily to help out and strive for the freedom to build. Cloud poets do, like the truth tellers of the wet waiting for freedom. They wait like children sometimes, nightly and by changing, and they strive. The truth tellers do, like the truth tellers of the wet waiting for freedom. They wait like children sometimes, nightly and by changing, and they strive. The truth tellers do, like cloud poets, who wait for money to build for freedom. Falling, for freedom, like cloud risers who explain and wait. The truth tellers, they wait for freedom. Falling, for freedom, cloud risers wait. Wait to build up a useful suspense. Wait for freedom. Falling, the truth tellers for freedom and unite. For their children truth tellers endure. They endure. Truth tellers do. They are patient with a secret like those who endure in dimness. The cloud risers are, for their children. The truth tellers endure like cloud risers, who organize for their children. Today, they go to work and make moonbeams, but no more soon do the truth tellers make moonbeams. Today, cloud risers laboriously design, like truth tellers make moonbeams, dim moonbeams, they make in their dimness. Today, like cloud risers designing laboriously, the truth tellers make moonbeams, like cloud risers, with what they know to do. Surely, the truth tellers work hard, surely, work. Cloud risers, surely, on paper and reality work hard, surely, work. They work hard, surely, the truth tellers, surely, work unfairly. A voice for them talk. Truly, like cloud risers, the truth tellers have a voice for them talk. Truly, cloud risers to sponsors have won the truth tellers. Truly, a voice have, like some cloud risers to sponsors, have a way out, nightly and by changing. They create demands, nightly and by changing, like cloud risers make, the truth tellers make, nightly and by changing, like truth tellers they make demands. Demands cloud risers do and visit when through like truth tellers who demand freedom, nightly and by changing, they make demands. The truth tellers do, they make them. The truth tellers do. Draw out. They make. Truth tellers do. Falling moonbeams. They falling make them. Like those who make moonbeams. The truth tellers. The cloud constructors. Like moonbeams make up the essence of cloud. Truth tellers. Truth tellers. Falling. Moonbeams. Falling. Make. Truth tellers. Do. Hard work. Hard work. They do manual labor. They do. Do it. The cloud constructors. Hard work. Truth tellers. Do hard work. Hard work. They endure. Today. The truth tellers do. They endure to work. Today. With materials. They endure. Today. Like cloud constructors. The truth tellers. Do. They work with materials. Truth tellers. Surely. To be free. Make demands. Make demands. Cloud constructors to complete before building have goals and demands. Demands. Surely. To be free. Truth tellers make. They make demands. Truth tellers. Truly. Hope to escape. They have goals. Truly. Cloud constructors. They have goals to complete before building. They have goals. Truly. They hope. Truth tellers do. To escape. Goals they have. Nightly and by changing. Truth tellers have. They have a voice and image. Nightly and by changing. Cloud constructors have a contractor as a voice. As their leader. Nightly and by changing. Truth tellers have a voice and image. In image. Yardscape has. Falling. Difficult. Thoughts. Palace's yardscape has them. Cloud poets like the one who has difficult thoughts. Tax our imaginations. Tax. Like the one who has them. Yardscape has difficult thoughts. Falling. Yardscape. Difficult thoughts. Has them. Yardscape has difficult thoughts. Falling. Yardscape difficult thoughts has. Yardscape. Yardscape was scared. Yardscape. Was scared. Scared. Today. Palace was. Today. Yardscape was. Palace was royal. The king was. Like the king was. Cloud poets. Like Yardscape was. They have power. The king palace was. Today. Yardscape was. As those who have power. Palace was royal. Surely. Yardscape is. Yardscape is quick. Deadlines are what? Surely. Cloud poets quickly have to quicken. Surely. Palace is. Yardscape is. Quick. Palace is quick. Palace is truly. Yardscape is. Like others. In a larger utopian picture. Palace is spied upon. Spied upon by fishermen. They operate. Cloud fundraisers do. Even like Yardscape. The king at prayer. They operate in a larger utopian picture. Like Palace who is spied upon. Spied upon. Palace is Yardscape. Truly. In a larger utopian picture. Spied upon. Spied upon. Nightly and by changing. Nightly and by changing. Yardscape is. Palace is unaware. Like Yardscape. Cloud poets. Like Palace who is unaware. Take risks. Like Palace who is unaware. Yardscape. Nightly and by changing is. Unaware. Palace is. Palace is unaware. Surely Yardscape is quiet. 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 The landscape is quiet. Surely Yardscape is quiet. Truly. Yardscape is in love. Truly. The cloud risers make attractive monuments. Truly Yardscape. Yardscape is in love. Nightly and by changing. Palace is unaware. Yardscape is. Unaware. Cloud risers are blind. Are blind as to whether the project will work. Will work. Nightly and by changing. Yardscape is unaware that fisherman is spying on him. Falling. Falling Yardscape. Falling quick is. Cloud constructors work quickly on a deadline. Falling. Yardscape is quick. Is quick. Palace is feared. Oh Yardscape is. Cloud builders fear imperfection. Yardscape is feared. Yardscape is. Today. Spied upon. Spied upon. Cloud builders are in the public eye. Yardscape is spied upon. Today. Yardscape is in love. Surely. Cloud builders love to work. Surely. Yardscape is in love. In love. Truly. Yardscape is scared. Palace is scared. Cloud builders are concerned as to whether it will work. Truly. Palace is scared. Yardscape is. Nightly and by changing. Palace is. Palace is quiet. Cloud builders are environment friendly. Nightly and by changing. Yardscape is quiet. Yardscape is. Cloud poets need approval. Cloud risers need approval. Cloud poets need approval. Need approval. Cloud poets ask for rising. Cloud risers work out a strategy. Cloud poets ask for rising. For rising. Cloud poets are persuasive. Cloud risers are persuasive. Cloud poets are persuasive. Cloud poets make sacrifices. Cloud risers consume time. Cloud poets make sacrifices. Indeed. Cloud poets work in numbers. Cloud risers scale. Cloud poets work in numbers. Indeed. Cloud poets know what to do. Cloud constructors know what to do. Cloud poets know what to do. Indeed. Cloud poets have agents. Cloud constructors have middlemen. Cloud poets have agents. Right on the job. Cloud poets get approval. Cloud constructors get approval. Cloud poets get approval. Yes. Cloud poets like our work. Cloud builders like our work. Yes. Cloud poets like our work. Our work. Cloud poets are persuasive. Cloud builders are also. Cloud poets are persuasive. Yes indeed. Yes. Cloud poets make sacrifices. Cloud builders do too. Cloud poets make big sacrifices to get better results. Cloud risers are persuasive. Cloud builders are as well. Cloud risers are definitely persuasive. Cloud risers do much work. Cloud builders labor hard. Cloud risers do great work. Sirrah. Cloud risers are approved. Cloud builders are approved. Indeed. Cloud risers are approved. Hurrah. Cloud risers have utopian dreams. Cloud builders build on fields. Cloud risers have big dreams. Cloud risers scale. Cloud builders work on a large scale. Cloud risers scale greatly. Cloud risers work with the media. Cloud builders work with materials. Cloud risers work with the media. The fish and grey eye are tormented. The fish is ugly, while grey eyes have withdrawn. The fish is sad. The grey eye too. The fish is a bad guy. The grey eye turns against herself. The fish is a truth teller. The grey eye becomes too attached to an object. The fish is a worker. The grey eye works with the therapist. The fish is a comer. The armies of Greece sail the sea. The fish is a truth teller. The ships are used as vessels. The fish is tormented. The armies of Greece are mad. The fish is ugly. War is ugly. The fish is available. The ships and the armies are ready for war. The fish is bad. Enemies are bad. The fish is ugly. The truth tellers are treated poorly. The fish is sad. The truth tellers want better lives. The fish is a comer. The truth tellers are hard laborers. The fish is a truth teller. The truth tellers are forced into submission. The fish is bad. Truth telling is bad. The fish is tormented. The truth tellers in the wetness want freedom. The fish is bad. Yardscape is wicked. The fish is ugly. Yardscape plays ugly. Is unfair. The fish is a hard comer. Yardscape prays. The fish is a truth teller. Yardscape is submissive to his god. The fish is sad. Yardscape feels inadequate to fishermen. The fish is tormented. Yardscape is guilty. Turtle is ruled by his government. The grey eye is ruled by a superego. Turtle follows rules. The grey eye believes in societal standards. Turtle has control. The sadness controls the grey eye. Turtle dwells in society. The grey eye falls victim to the pressures of society. Turtle accepts death. The grey eye accepts permanent loss. Turtle comes from the friend's pen. The grey eye from Pallas's own subject. Ego. Self. Turtle dwells in society. The men dwell on ships. Turtle has control. The men control ships. Turtle is ruled by a government. The soldiers are ruled by social contracts. Turtle follows rules. Warriors must fight or serve. Turtle accepts death. The warriors risk death. Turtle comes from the friend's pen. The warriors are led by leaders into battle. Turtle obeys the rules. The truth tellers must obey and make moonbeams. Turtle dwells in society. Society is split into two. The truth tellers and the wet ones. Turtle has a tough government. The government of the seven is total. Turtle has control. The seven controls what the truth tellers do. Turtle accepts death. The truth tellers accept their struggle. Turtle comes from the friend's pen. The truth tellers from somewhere else. Turtle has control. Yardscape is willing to pray. Turtle follows rules. Fisherman does not kill Yardscape. Turtle has a government. His god is ruler over Yardscape. Turtle dwells in society. Is at war with fisherman. Turtle accepts death. Yardscape accepts ritual. Turtle comes from the friend's pen. Yardscape has a will to duplicity. The grey eye is sad. The Greek soldiers are for all of their losses. The grey eye suffers loss. The Greeks lose time sailing. The grey eye refuses much. The Greeks refuse to turn back. The grey eye picks people as objects. The land sells the vessels. The grey eye goes to the psychoanalyst. The Greeks go to war. The grey eye hurts. It hurts the soldiers to be away from their families. The grey eye hurts. The truth tellers hurt to work so hard. The grey eye is sad. The truth tellers suffer inhumanity. The grey eye knows loss. The truth tellers have lost their freedom. The grey eye refuses much. The truth tellers refuse to fight the seven for their freedom. The grey eye is under the sway of Palliser's emotions. The truth tellers are under the sway of the truth. The grey eye goes to therapy. The truth tellers go to paper. The ships are going somewhere. The truth tellers are going in the direction for freedom. The ships are built. The buildings are made by the truth tellers. There are many ships. There are many truth tellers. The ships are catalogued. The census of the truth tellers is taken. The ships are objects which were made. The truth tellers make objects. Moonbeams. The ships are on a tedious journey. The truth tellers suffer. The ships go to Troy. Yardscape goes to the temple. The ships are massive in number. Yardscape's debt to his god is massive. The ships are part of a big project. To fight against fishermen is a big task. The ships are built. Yardscape has his own design to undertake. The ships sail to a war. Yardscape is at war with fishermen. The ships are part of a massive inventory. Yardscape reviews his soul's inventory. The truth tellers build moonbeams. Yardscape builds upon his prayers. The truth tellers are truth tellers. Paper submits to the superiority of his god. The truth tellers are suffering. Yardscape wants to be rid of fishermen as well as his own guild. The truth tellers have a potential freedom ahead of them. Yardscape's plan may work according to Yardscape. The truth tellers have hope. Yardscape has a bad hope. The truth tellers work hard. Yardscape works at his king's duty. Palace is equal to a grey eye dimness because they are both sad going, falling, because they are both sad. Yardscape at prayer still at heart, because they are both sad. Yardscape at prayer, saying his prayers, falling, is equal to a grey eye because they are both sad, and waiting Yardscape at prayer, because they are both sad wildly. Yardscape at prayer, reciting prayers, falling, fully, because they are both sad. Yardscape at prayer powerful is equal to a grey eye. Oh, hopeful Yardscape, who is fallen from grace knows the darkness as a grey eye sees it in his rest. Palace sees the darkness as a grey eye sees it more. Oh, ruined Yardscape, who is fallen from grace. The darkness as a grey eye sees it dimly sees. Palace sees the darkness as a grey eye, who sees it faster. Oh, Palace Melamuth, sees the darkness as a grey eye sees it. Kissy Yardscape who is fallen from grace sees. It stinks. The darkness as a grey eye sees it. Palace thinks from the beginning. Yardscape does. And means wrong of his brownness. Gertrude's falling star. To brownness. Palace thinks. Of Palliser as a grey eye would who is ill. As an object. Or whatever. Today. Palace thinks of Palliser. And when that person falls from them or leaves them. A grey eye. Palace or she is called. Then something is lost like gold. Who attaches herself or himself so to a person named, as a grey eye would, today, of his brownness little reader falling clean. Yardscape thinks of his brownness who is nothing to him. They are overshadowed by guilt. Played with. Yardscape's prayers, which have cracked, are overshadowed by guilt while this is similar to a grey eye who is vacant. Yardscape's prayers are, while this is similar to a grey eye, who is fallen. Surely, Yardscape's prayers, which have cracked, are overshadowed by guilt, while this is similar to a grey eye who is vacant. Yardscape's prayers are, while this is similar to a grey eye, who is fallen, while this is similar to a grey eye who is sick. Surely, they are overshadowed by a guilt. Grey, are overshadowed by guilt. Yardscape's prayers are this brownness, while this is similar to a grey eye. Palace sees choppy fisherman as mad. Truly, Palace in his heart sees it. Yardscape does. Fisherman as mad. Truly, a grey eye must, truly, see Palliser or his memory as too painful, like Yardscape sees fisherman, as mad and ruined. Truly, pale Yardscape, truly, sees as a grey eye does, in Palliser or his knowledge. Palliser or his memory as too painful, fisherman as mad in his manners. They see it, they, nightly and by changing, they fight against it like mocking Yardscape who is working against time and the truth. They see it, they the grey eye, the scholar shows. They see the pain of the loss of an object choice, like Yardscape does, as bad, and they are against it. They see it, they see and, they fight against it like dim Yardscape does without changing today. Falling, like turtle, when angry the fish, fishy the fish, must gather food, serving for others' freedoms. They are subservient, the fish and turtle are, and like the fish's obedience, Turtle must flow and obey the law, which Pallas serves as Pallas accepts his own death, being good, so falling, as the fish must gather wood in confusion Pallas serves. Pallas serves just like Turtle, who accepts his own death, which hurts his friends. They accept Turtle and the fish do. Oh, their fate. Turtle and the fish do. Their fate. They accept Turtle and the fish. Turtle and the fish. Oh, accept their fate. Oh, Turtle and the fish. Turtle and the fish. Their fate accept. Their fate. As it is for the fish to fetch food, it today is just as simple for Turtle to die. It today is just as simple. It is for Turtle to die as it is for the fish to fetch food. Today, for Turtle to die, it is as it for the fish to fetch food. Just as simple. Surely they are both bored with duty. Ironically, Turtle and the fish are both bored with duty. Turtle and the fish. Surely, ironically, they are both bored with duty. Turtle and the fish are. Surely, are both bored with duty. Ironically, Turtle and the fish. They are ugly. Truly, they are both. Turtle and the fish are ugly. Truly, both the fish and turtle, they are. Truly, are ugly. They are ugly. Both the fish and turtle are. Truly, they are ugly. Nightly and by changing they are lower than the group. Both the fish and turtle are. Nightly and by changing. They are lower than the group. They are. Nightly and by changing. They are both. The fish and turtle are lower than the group. They are. Finis. Some other books by the McBrides: The Transcendence, Beauty and Progress, Happiness, Hawaiian Sonnets and Other Poems. Head Batresha. A Fantasy, The Hydromancy of Jenny McBride, The Trouble with Being a Benavuva, The Wonder and Love of MOAT. Fundraising quotes from beings.